Hey, what's up, y'all? Time for another update. We're on, or I'm on, week 7 now. A little bit over week 7, about 7.5 weeks since I've had this Guttate Psoriasis flare. And I rewatched the last video that I posted. I realized I didn't give you guys a very good look. It was kind of hard to see. It probably looked like I was clear. You might be thinking, wow, you ain't even got anything. So I thought I'd try to give you a little bit better look today. It's another nice day. Sitting in the sun, trying to get a little sun. I think that's helped some. Anybody who has psoriasis knows that the sun's probably your best friend, and strep throat's probably your worst enemy. But I thought I'd try to give you a little bit better look, maybe where you can see a little bit better. I don't know if there's a whole lot of difference between now. I mean, it's kind of been stagnant where it's kind of like under the skin. It almost looks kind of like bruising. It's not like on the skin like typical psoriasis where it's like flaky. It's more like underneath the skin, kind of. My legs are still ate up, and I'm still getting these flares. It's kind of weird, like it'll come and go. Maybe some of y'all have experienced that, but it'll kind of like go away, and then it'll flare for a couple of days. And when it flares, it's almost more like a rash than it is like psoriasis or something. But it's kind of weird. And then, I'll hit some steroid cream on that, and it'll last for a couple of days, and then it'll kind of go back away again. But let me give you guys a good look. I'm gonna try to give you a good look. It's hard because I got the camera at the turn where I'm looking at it, so it's hard for me when I'm trying to show you my body to know what you're seeing. But I'm gonna try to give you a little bit better look today. If you can see on my sides, most of that's like not on the surface. My torso looks pretty good. I've been getting some sun. My arm in that frame. There's my arm. You can kind of see, like, it probably doesn't look very bad in the video. There's some of it. This arm was pretty ate up at one time. Hoping that you can see that. Yeah, it doesn't look real bad. My legs really got chomped up. If you look at the tops of my legs, again, like most of this stuff's kind of under the skin. This is like what a flare would look like, how it's more red and more pink, and down here as well. But it got on the tops of my feet. Here's another flare. Here's a big flare that I just recently had. This is more typical, like a patch of psoriasis. That got real red the other day. I've been hitting it with some steroid cream. But man, all this was just totally, I was all covered. This looks great compared to what I looked. If you look at can't remember the video. Maybe go look at like week 2, and you'll see what I look like. And I'm not trying to like show you this to like brag or anything, obviously, but just to give you an idea of like, there's not a lot of information out there. So when you're going through this, you go to the doctor and they kind of just tell you to ride it out. You got to let it run its course. And, it can be a real tough time. You read stuff on the internet and you just kind of, I just think that it's comforting at times to maybe know that somebody else has kind of gone through the same thing and what they're going through and what their stages are. And that's kind of what I'm doing this for. I've been adding some breathing stuff to my, first of all, I've cleaned my diet up big time. I've been doing some breathing stuff on the internet, that Wim Hof breathing stuff, taking cold showers. I like to drink beer. I haven't drank beer in almost 8 weeks. That's a big thing right there. So I'm just living this, trying to exercise, just trying to be as healthy as I can be. And so anyway, just wanted to give you guys a look. I know you don't really give a shit what I got to say. I'm just trying to give you an idea of what I'm going through, what, how long it's progressed. Because I know probably a big question for a lot of people is like, well, how long will this last? And how, what's the stages of it? And what is this and that? I'm just showing you what happens with me, what's happening with me. And maybe, I'm sure I'm not the only person in the world that's, has this particular cycle. Some people can get rid of it sooner, some later. So this is the rate I'm going. I'm hoping it's gone in a month. They say if it's not gone in 3 or 4 months, then they want to look into biologics, and I don't really want to do that. So anyway, there's your update. I'm just trying to get some sun today. It's a beautiful day, a little windy, but a beautiful day. And I'm just out here enjoying it. I hope that y'all are doing well and God's healing you and God's with you. Y'all have a good day. God bless.